Hey guys, back in with a new video today, and we're going to be working on this 1999 Yamaha Warrior 350. Got a pretty good deal on it. It was blown to shreds. Check out this case. Just completely gone. I've done a completely full bottom end rebuild on it, and today we are going to be working on the head. I'm going to show you guys how to clean this out, clean the mating surface for your head gasket, lap the valves, and just pretty much go through the whole head. So let me get you guys set up and we'll get started. Alright guys, so I've already removed the valves from the head. Alright guys, we're back after spending some time with the Dremel with the wire brush. Okay, it's a little bright, but we're looking a hell of a lot better. A little bit of damage right here in the center, but I don't think that should affect much. So now I'm going to, there's some marring on the head gasket surface from the piston, sadly, especially down here on the bottom. So I'm going to get a flat surface and try and clean this mating surface up as best as possible. You guys want to have the flattest surface you can possibly get to do this, or else you will have problems with your head gasket not sealing properly. And also you don't want to take this down too much, because you're going to be increasing your compression ratio as you take off more material. So you got to pay attention to that. I just want to clean it up. I'm not trying to make this thing a race motor. I just want it to be good to go to run. So I'll set you guys up when I get everything going. Alright guys, we're back. I just got done taking some off this head, this surface, just cleaning this up. It cleaned up pretty good, but as you can see, there's some spots right here, but the important thing is that it's all been leveled out flat. And I don't think I'll have any issues with the head gasket sealing up. I think that'll be okay. But the way I did it worked pretty good. All I did was I took a piece of glass, and then I glued some sandpaper onto it, and I just went back and forth on it. Worked pretty well, because glass is usually relatively flat. So next up, we are probably gonna, let's say we're gonna lap the valves. Yeah, we're gonna lap the valves, because your valves, you want your valves to seal up nicely when they sit in here like that. And then so on the ridge of your valves, you got this right here, and they tend to get pitted over time. So this one looks pretty good, but we're gonna do them anyway because we're here. But there's a seal right here. This sealing surface is what you want. And then you just go and you get this. This is valve grinding compound. And you just take this. Just take a little bit. And then just run that around your valve. Just like this. And then you just take the guy. Stick it through your valve guide. And then you're just going to want to take this. And you're going to want to get it. They make a tool for this that I do not have. It's a suction cup that you put on the valve and you just spin it back and forth. But I can reach the valve from the other side. And I'll probably just put a pressure on it and then twist it around with some pliers. Let me come back to you guys. I'll show you what I mean. Alright guys, now we're going to be moving on to doing the valve seals. You're going to have to purchase them. They're very cheap. You don't want to skip out on doing them. The last thing you want is to rebuild this and have it smoke like pretty bad, because these going bad will lead to excessive oil burning. So I got them in this kit right here, and if you look, your valve inspections on the top of your head. You pull these caps off. You pull out. Obviously, I already have the valves out and everything, as you've seen. But down inside there, right there's your valve seal. You should be able to just pull that off with a pair of pliers. So let me get a pair of pliers, and we'll see about removing these. All right, guys, I got my pair of pliers right here. Really precise pliers. You're just gonna go in there. You're just gonna. There we go. Right there. Right there's your valve seal. And then just clean that up, and then I'll show you how to reinstall the new ones. Alright guys, we got our new valve seals out of the package, and I've never installed, these ones are metal. I've never installed metal ones before, so I'm going to just try and see if I can push them on by hand. Yeah, I don't think so. Probably going to have to grab rubber end of a hammer and tap them on with a hammer using a rubber end. So let me get that. I'll show you. Alright guys, I got my hammer, the rubber end of my hammer, and I'm just gonna. Looks like it's almost on. No, almost there. A little bit more. Here we go, and you got your valve seals installed. Now this is just my way of doing it. I don't recommend my way, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So she's in. Alright guys, once you got your new valve seal installed, you can go ahead and slide your valve in. You know it should be good when it's a nice tight fit. And I actually looked in the manual, and in the manual it actually says it's easier to actually have the valves in and in place to install the valve seals. So that's what we're going to do with the next one, just to make it easier. So I'll flip this guy around. I already removed this side's valve seal, so it should be good to go. Just take the valve, slide it into its seat. Rocker out of the way. Go ahead and just push that guy down. It's going to be a tight one. And then just do the same thing. Alright guys, I got my valve spring compressor tool here. And you want to take the butt end, put that on the center, make sure it's in the center of your valve. And then you're going to want to put the keeper part, sorry that's bright, on top of your valve. And then you're just going to want to tighten this until the valve is sticking up past, it's so dark, sticking up past the spring and the keeper. You'll see. Let me get it tightened down for you guys. Alright guys, I got my valve spring compressor tool tightened down. I'm trying to give you the best camera angle I can. It's just the way that this engine is, it's so hard to see. But you're going to want to make sure that you've got this straight as possible. Yeah, I was trying to just keep the rocker out of the way for you. And then you're going to take your keepers, your little tiny keepers, and those are just going to slide in between the gap of the valve and the keeper on top, the cap. Is what you call it, I guess. Here, I'll show you once I get them installed. Alright guys, it was a chore, but once you get those keepers on, get them in place, you should be able to start loosening this up, and they should fall into place. Here, we'll see. I'll loosen this up and I'll show you guys. Oh yeah. That guy completely loose. Get that out of the way. Yeah, I had to use a pair of vice grips to hold the rocker out of the way. But as you guys can see now, oh my gosh, it's bright. But keepers are installed, and we are good to go on that side. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other side quick, and I'll get back to you guys and show you once it's done. Alright guys, got the other side keepers on, and that means our valves are completely installed. Look at that. Nice. Looks great. So, yeah. Pretty much from then on, I'm probably going to end the video here. But I got to install the adjuster nuts for the rockers, camshaft, and all that good stuff. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope I helped you out with working on these. I'm not a big fan of these Warrior 350 heads, I'll tell you what. But, thanks for watching.